Power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah, we're gonna rock like HAMP Doom, Nip Doom, and the Doom mics that came in. Alright? I show you how to do this, son. Alright? I'm gonna show you how to do this, son. Son, you shine not because you mind, you heard? Word up. I'll show you how to do this, son. I'm outside for a quick tutorial. Just to show you how to do this, son. Quick tutorial. Just to show you how to do this. You feel me? I'm nice out here, man. I'm King YouTube out here, man. On my level. That's just 200 right there. Give it a minute. It's only been 2 minutes. Watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get an algorithm. I'm gonna show you how to get this algorithm together, kid. I work this for real. You know what I mean? I get this done for real. You know what I mean? I get this done for real, man. Salute, man, to Netflix. Just was on his show. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming YouTuber. Big up to him. You know what I mean? He's still learning. Show you how to do this real quick. Some easy work. You know what I mean? You just slap the thing together and you just come outside. You gotta have all your components to keep it real. You gotta have all your components. So everything could be perfect. You know what I mean? We out here. I'm outside. This is just something quick. Show a little hello. How you doing? What's up? How are you? Commercial hackers and more. You got these commercial hackers, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch them. They out there real slick. Telling you to hit the link and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be careful. of all those commercial happen. This is just content. I'm just running the game. Feel me? I'm just running the game to show son how to do this. You know what I mean? That's beloved. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How we looking? How we looking? Just a thumbnail. It don't even mean nothing. This is like a test. You know what I mean? My do-rag hair standing up. That's crazy, right? But you know we outside. Mm-hmm. AIP, Nick. Yeah, I'm just trying to share my work. You know what I'm doing. Big up to all those that came in attendance. You know, I'm just pushing the program. You know, some people share the work, I think them, but I'm outside. I share it too. You know what I mean? Run down and see who's live out there. You know what I mean? Then I go down here. I just throw some words, space, and paste. What's up? What's up? What's up, beloved? We outside. Salute to all those who came in attendance. We got Pittman in the building. I don't know if this is my beloved, but this is him, though. What up, man? It's good to see you, man. You know what I mean? I'm hustling. Just came outside for a quick. I already did a show. Why not keep the oven going? You know what I'm saying? It's a pizza shop. Gotta keep it going, man. People still want pizza, you heard? People still want pizza. You can't say, yo, we closed. I'm tired. Gotta bring in the other workers. If they ain't come to work, then we working again, man. You know what I mean? We working again. I can't stop working. I'm workaholic. You know what I mean? I can't stop working. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? I can't stop working. Making sure my levels is up. Y'all see you. I see you. Y'all coming in the building. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, like, comment, share the whole 9 on the movement. We outside. Mm-hmm. I see Solo Thug in the building. Got Pittman in the building. I got everybody almost here, man. So we got 11 minutes. Let's squeeze it in. Subscribe, like, comment, and care. You heard? We working. Yo, Charleston White, you soft, man. You soft, Charleston White. We look at you like you a fool, man. A fool that's laughable. You know what I mean? We laugh at you. We say, oh, look at Charleston White. Charleston White he don't got no love. Mm-mm. You tell him something went down, he'll say, man, that's how I go. He'll tell you that's how I go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Word up, that's what he'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you that's how I go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we on the vertical. I was telling my man about that vertical. Now they know. Knowing is half the battle. See, I like to go to the shows that nobody knows. We don't know what, but that's what makes it perfect. You know what I mean? Now we don't know what we just actually just babbling, talking. It felt good. It felt cool. Big up to Netflix, man. Netflix. It's flex. You know what I'm saying? Netflix. You know what I'm saying? So we on that type of time. You know what I mean? Watching those commercial hackers. You know what I mean? But they out there. They out there. You just throw a thumbnail together. That's just some easy work. Just to say what up to the peoples. Play with some sage. I'm getting better every day. Every live I feel better. You know what I'm saying? This death of my friend, man, made me got strong a little bit, man. Helped out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Take nothing for granted, man. Keep everything on the swivel. Like, look around every day. You know what I'm saying? It's mad real. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boy, I gotta look over here. They stopped my thing again. Man, they always stopping my comments. I gotta read them over here. Mm-hmm. All thing I know is just get right with the Lord. Ain't no Victor Frankenstein gonna come save you. Okay? If the defibrillator don't get you in time when they say clear, then that's the only Victor Frankenstein you gonna get. Okay? Hmm? When they zap you with that defibrillator, that's your only time that he's your master. That's your Victor Frankenstein. You'll come back to life, man-made. And we have a few of those over here to save your life. But this ain't that for you. If you Appiano. You Appiano, you might just let you hope to be revived. You know what I'm saying? We'll hope that we can get you like the $6 million man or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Depending on how you was acting out there in those streets. This job is only for the elites, you know what I'm saying? Show you how to do this, son. You feel me? Salute to those 900 that came in the building. Yeah, I'm doing TV, man. Do rag doing. All we do is come here and talk about Scheme Team Mother. The Scheme Team moms didn't know how to raise her child. Scheme Team family and friends abandoned him a long time ago. That's why Scheme Fiend cut his hair, which probably got tired, got high, you know what I'm saying? But he's hiding from something. He's hiding from parole. He's hiding from the people he owed drug money to. Because, you know, he borrowed money and talked that talk because he's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? He's a Brooklynite. He talked that talk. He can get anything because he know how to talk that talk. He's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And they give it to him. You know what I'm saying? They give it to him, and he take the money and tell you he'll pay you back with that smile. See, Scheme Fiend is slick. You know what I'm saying? He another internet hacker. Okay? Commercial hacker. He'll use all his commercial techniques on you. And don't got a commercial. He'll tell you his lights is being turned off. You fall for that. You'll find fake paperwork that they got printers. He worked at Home Depot. Come on, man. You didn't see that? You didn't see that? He works at Home Depot. They make and print papers all day. You felt for him telling you that he was getting kicked out his house so he could get 1,000 cash app from you. And Hood TMZ gave him a lot of cash apps. Hood TMZ, we found the books on you, man. We found the books on you. We found the books on you. You gave that man a lot of cash. I saw Sonny Blanco today. I gave Sonny Blanco. You know, let me tell you something. If I wasn't your friend, if I didn't rock with you, I wouldn't say nothing. Yeah, I told you, whoever come across the table, whoever's in the menu, you in the menu. Hood TMZ, you paid him. You and Scheme Fiend was working together. Y'all both was in the army. Y'all both was in military branch. Some way down the line, you knew him from buying a pair of Jordan sneakers. You ran across him because you from Brooklyn, you from Queens. You know what I'm saying? You and his story resonate that y'all shot dice in somebody's projects. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smoke blunts together. That's your man. Y'all drunk Heinekens together. Now this is a who ain't my friend. He used to be my friend. He's lying again. You was his supporter. You believed in him. That's why you mad at Scheme Fiend. You believed in all his antics. That he was gonna get the paint, he was gonna buy the dog house, he was gonna get his. And when you saw him, he had a Pepsi and leaning to the side, inhaling some type of fragrance, or he was inhaling some type of thing. He know your medical records. I didn't know you have a medical procedure, a situation. I didn't know. I saw it. My team dug deep. They said, you know, this is some food. I said, oh man, not Hood TMZ, not Hood TMZ, not my man, squad up. Oh man, unbelievable. I can't believe he felt for that commercial hacker. And my team said they was friends all along. They was in boot camp together. I said, oh, man. Hood TMZ, I know you in the building, man. I can't believe you gave over $10,000 worth of cash apps to Scheme Team. Somebody better tell the truth. Listen, man. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I told you Brooklyn, Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Queens. You know Brooklyn keep on taking it. Harlem keep on making it. Queens. You know that I'm over here with that. I'm 10,000, son. Every time I kept throwing his name in the title, he kept emailing me. I never said nothing. I never said nothing about Scheme Team. Don't even know his name. Forgot his name. He was emailing me like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I know this guy. It's all game. I know who you is. You cool. I remember he was blocking me on a few channels and all that. I remember I was trolling him due to the fact that you sent us on the mission to go get him. But I didn't know you paid him because he was helping your old page, and then he got some fake people underhandedly paid some people to get your channel swiped. That's what Scheme did. So you didn't tell a story that you was paying Scheme Fiend took your money, then you was looking for a boost, then he sold the page. So you probably was going to get a hold on the page. Scheme sold it to another fiend of his friend or something from high school. The next thing you know, it's been every title coming out of the Hood TMZ camp. I said, that's what that is? Now look, my team is strong. They not going to pull up no records. We don't got to show nothing. My word is bomb. I'm reading it right as they talking. I'm looking as they writing it down. Like, yo, don't forget this. It ain't really nothing to bash you about. But respectfully, we have to say, damn, that's what was going on, man. You had us going after this guy, making it like he was starving. He was broke. The man looked good to us when I seen him. I saw him in Brooklyn. I saw him. He ain't that hard to find. He ain't that hard to see. I said, oh, that look like Scheme. And yo, Scheme, what up? He was like, what up, Brooklyn? I've seen him. He's like, oh, I seen you. I know who you are. I like, yo, what up with this shit, man? He's like, yo, son, you know this is all hip entertaining. I said, oh, okay. Plus, he was giving me bread. I said, what? He said, Hood TMZ was giving him money. Now, come on, man. You got all them Jordans over there, man. Come on, man. You wearing all these Mitch Mac jerseys with hats. Come on, man. Come on, son. Come on, man. Scheme Fiend said he gave you a collection of jerseys. He gave you a collection of sneakers. Listen, if that's your man, that's your man. Don't front. Scheme said you and him, y'all drunk Hennessy together. You see, I just got to with Sonny Blanco. I told Sonny Blanco exactly how I felt. He was on the menu. You know, y'all my man. Y'all my peoples. I rock with y'all. I wouldn't be y'all peoples if I didn't tell y'all who's on the menu. Everybody else ain't gonna say it because yes man. I ain't no yes man, man. I ain't nobody yes man, dude. Nah. I'm bipolar anyway. I might like you today, don't like you tomorrow, you heard? I'm just like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got my shit through the mud. You know how I did mine. I grind. You know what I'm saying? But in times like this, I didn't know that you was paying. Like my man, Rum TV, who popped up out here. We don't see young Pharaoh no more. He got so much, boy, he was a support. He got I ain't gonna say nothing out of context, but it was not looking too friendly when they was going to war. When I kept saying, what is going on? These are people who were supporters of the YouTuber, and the YouTuber backdoored them. So now they just on and on and on and on, fighting the same thing. I'm like, yo, this is amazing. Until we find out why it's going down like that. To me, it only finds out that somebody got jerked out of some money. Cause I ain't seen nobody go to no cookout. This wasn't over no fight over a plate of potato salad. This was something heavy on the internet that have you in the title every day. You wake up, type your name in. So you getting money. The other day I getting views. Hey, I appreciate the work. But look, I told you, I said it a long time ago. I said, please don't be on the menu. I'm going to try to readjust the menu. They paid me to talk dirty. Now, I know how y'all get down. I know how y'all play. I know how y'all move. I understand the groove. You know what I mean? But this one here, I didn't know. I had a sense that something like this will play out. Like, yo, I hope these. And we was already on deck. See, that's the whole key about this. My job is to restore order. Like I remember rap fame, rap ref or rap ref. I remember he broke Green Eyes and them niggas had problems back then. And he was calling me, telling me don't trust Green Eyes. Green Eyes is a snake. I remember I got all receipts on y'all dudes, man. All y'all got is a nigga in the mask. They got one troll out here. Some fake ass work, whatever. I don't even know, but we got a lot of workers. Y'all constant. Y'all constant. So Hood TMZ. Scheme Fiend wrote me an email and told me that all this is a money grab. That he jerked you out of $10,000. Is that true? He took $10,000 from you, man. $10,000 ain't no money. You from the military. You get that easy. That's why you got this Jordan. That's that military money, baby. You getting that military check. I salute now. I thank you for your service. I don't care if you cut the potatoes. I don't care if you fold the flags. Thank you for your service. You heard? Thank you for helping some things that we got that give us privilege to this day. Nate the Great. What up, Nate? I see you, beloved. Everything info, entertaining, educational, $1 million purposes only. Big up to Nate. Me and Nate just lost our best friends, man. I lost Nip Doom. He lost his beloved. So I finally got somebody here that can help me with my pain. You know what I'm saying? So big up to Nate, man. Thank Nate for coming through. He was at the beach today. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, my dog eat chicken all day. So Nate, let me know when you plan on getting another dog, because I know it takes a while, because I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to figure it out too. You had yours for 11. I had mine for 5. So we both in the same shoes, man. Do-rag doom balls, you heard? Yeah, I didn't know. Scheme Fiend wrote me. See, I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Scheme Fiend is from Brooklyn. He can't come back, but he came back. I was on Utica Avenue. You know what I'm saying? I was shopping on Utica. I seen this right there on Utica, Eastern Park, right there. There's no doubt, bro. That's sir. You know what I'm saying? If you're from Brooklyn, Nate, let me know, man, because I'm in Brooklyn, man. Let me know if you got some peoples out here. I'm looking for some Chihuahuas, you heard? The same dog, man. I really want a Chihuahua and a German Shepherd. I really want that. Man. If you can find that, I'll pay for that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get 2 dogs, man. Baby dogs, man. baby Chihuahua, baby German Shepherd. That's going to be crazy. When the German Shepherd grow up and see that the other dog don't grow up, he gonna be like, yo, that's his little man name, right? They go to my man name, right? He said, mine was a Yorkie Havanese. Now I know I looked it up. I saw it. Yeah, I took a Google picture. It told me. It looked like a beautiful Yorkshire, a nice size one too. Hyperallergenic. They don't shed. Only thing about them, you gotta groom them every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? In every walk, in every situation, you gotta have a lot of they get a lot of wipe downs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clean them. They gotta be from young. Mm-hmm. I had Nippy Young and he understood it. You can't do it to no big dogs. You rescue dogs, you get them and try to wipe them down. They probably don't understand that shit. They probably think you're trying to fucking mess with them and shit. You know what I mean? You gotta get them when they're young, walk them, bring them in, and sit them on the mat, wipe them down, let them know that's the pattern that they're gonna be getting. Every day they go outside. And after that, it's snack, treat, or food. You know what I'm saying? Dinner time, lunchtime, meal time. Mm-hmm. So Hood TMZ. Yeah, I'm yelling your name. I ain't nobody scared of you, boy. You know you my man. You know you my boy. You know you my YouTube brother out there in the streets. I ain't gonna let nobody talk about you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But me finding out that you and Scheme Team, y'all niggas was cool. Y'all was getting money together. Why you ain't tell your peoples that? You got your people's food, man. I mean, look, you came on the menu, son. You came on the menu, son. I know y'all like, yo, don't trust that Doom no more. Nah, don't do that to me. You knew my job before you gave me any title and anywhere I went with you. You knew my job. My job was the Doom. Divine over other millionaires. That's what Doom stands for. That's what Doom stands for, man. HAMP is divine over other millionaires. HAMP Doom. Okay? You getting money. Feel me? I have to come check you out. I ain't pocket checking. I just got an email number of $10,000 that you gave him periodically, annually, and monthly, weekly, and every day. Gave him $500, $200. He said, Scheme Fiend said he made sure this is his exact words. I was mad when he said it, but he said this is his exact word. He said, I kept a personal track for that cow. I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say it, Hood TMZ. I'm so respectful. I don't even be talking dirty though. You talking dirty though. You only respect niggas that is real. Now, Sonny Blanco's on his way outside. He said he got number 81 on deck. He got wrap up number 81 on deck. Guess who's gonna be on the cover on that? HAMP Doom. Cause I told him the truth about how I felt. Like I'm telling you right now, Hood TMZ, I couldn't believe that you and Scheme Fiend had a laundromat job. Y'all worked at the pizzeria and y'all dealt shooting dice and y'all both was selling. Boy, This is why you don't like him. This is why you got a title for him every day. He says, bro, you didn't see that? I said, I just thought this nigga was, you know, like you said something about his mother or something. Because niggas don't talk about you like this unless you talk about his mom. You took the money for. Nick, listen. Let me get something straight. Hold on. Let me get some water. Hold on. I know your man in here. Everybody in here. Hold on. Hold on. You about to get this work. You about to get this work. You about to get this work, you heard? Hood TMZ, you about to get this work. You felt for the commercial hacker, Scheme Fiend. He said he kept a personal, he said, yo, that was my personal cash cow. I could snap my fingers for him and he'd send me $300. He said, yo, he peeled mad potatoes. That's what he did inside the military. He peeled off mad potatoes, son. You pulled off, you gave off. Don't run in your mans in them. Don't run in your mans in them hoods. This is what it is, man. I'm doomed, baby. I just told you what the acronym stands for, man. Big up to my beloved professor, man. You heard? You ain't tell none of your subscribers that you and Scheme Fiend. Now, I'm not saying nothing else. Whatever other YouTuber got what they got with y'all niggas, that's what they got with y'all niggas. But I've been seeing a lot of y'all niggas talk to that nigga. That nigga ain't saying nothing back until I saw that nigga. That nigga told me that y'all is mad because he took y'all money. He said, why would they? I don't know these dudes except Hood TMZ. I said, wait a minute. You and Hood TMZ know each other? Like sandbox type shit. He said, not sandbox. This is like high school shit. I said, what type of high school? Like, what type of high school scheme? He said, like one semester. I was like, all right. Nah, that's too short. He's like, make it 2 semesters. Then one of us got transferred. Then when we saw each other again, it was on YouTube. I said, that could make sense. That could make sense. Because I'm not saying he took your girl, you took his girl. I ain't got time to go down that rabbit hole. We got a lot of rabbits. But I ain't got time. I got Bugs Bunny. Feel me? I got Bugs Bunny. I got Bugs Bunny and I got Roger Rabbit. You heard? And I got the Easter Bunny for all the times of our childhood. I got 3 bunnies. Snow bunnies. They'll find the rabbit holes. But I ain't going down there right now. I don't want to go down. But Hood TMZ, I knew that this day was on its way. I was just trying to delay it. I kept seeing it. My emails is full. I can't listen. That's why I'm the best. Because I don't have to address that like, yo, look at the receipts. I'm showing y'all. I don't need to do that. I'm Doom TV, man. My word is Doom, nigga. You heard? I ain't got time to be doing all that. I'm too old to be screenshotting, racing, and giving. We don't need that. This is what it was. That's why people still email me. They like, yo, you don't do that. I got niggas that give me beats, money, and they say their real name is on that Cash App joint. You heard? But they name on here is what their name is. And that's what I look at them at. Until they tell me to call them by their real name when I meet them in person. So you could imagine Scheme Fiend writing 2 years worth of emails about don't get involved. But he's been seeing I've been slapping a few titles out there. And everybody else is just other people that doing it so blatantly, doing it blatantly, like just overriding the concept. And it's be Scheme, it be Hood TMZ. So I had to analyze it. Like, what is this thing all about? Now, my friend blew the whistle on how they set up Izzy and Troutmouth That was a plant with the Khalil Lamani. So I don't think you got to go back outside with that no more because they blew the whistle like, yo, it was all to get him to talk about his P-foul case, you heard? Or how he liked to watch P-porn, you know what I'm saying? C-porn and all that, you heard? So they tricked him out his spot and used a female, Troutmouth Gwendolyn Brooks or Gwendolyn James or Gwizzy. So I figured that out. But this one here is not like that. You gave him some money. You gave him 10 stacks. All you talk about is somebody else that gave him a couple of stacks. But you didn't tell the audience that you gave him 10 stacks. All because he told you, he tricked you. He said he got a page that's monetized. It's pulling in 17,000, 18,000 views. You can eat off that. You did the math. You ran back. Got your mind right. Because ain't nobody going to find your medical records. I don't think you want to tell people about your health condition, unless that's what people do out here. You know, I mean, of course you say, hey guys, I'm a little sick. I got this. But he took that as a way of saying that he can't wait for an ailment to come upon you. It was starting to get scary. Started telling you to go below his navel. You yelled out a few times to go below the navel. Y'all both was yelling that out. Then every day you kept gathering strength. You kept gathering the force. Hood TMZ. You kept gathering the force of people to be yes men. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Hood TMZ. Yeah, you right. You right. LeBron James is the best. LeBron James ain't shit, nigga. Okay? Just a nigga that made 20 years, man. That's it, man. Alright? Ain't better than Michael Jordan. You don't got 40 fucking sneakers. I bet you ain't buying the new LeBrons today. You buying the Concords that went to the championship. Took the goddamn Seattle Supersonics to the champion. Took the Bulls and beat them in them sneakers. Those are iconic sneakers. They have to cost that amount. Those are championship sneakers. Any sneaker that you see of Jordan is only because they're a championship sneaker or playoff sneaker. But I had to look at how you know your medical records like that. Then I read the news about then y'all got together. All this to get together. All this just to get him to say hello. Now you want him to come back and say hello. What you bipolar, man? Huh? You bipolar? Now, you know I'm respectful. Now I don't know what other YouTubers will say about this. But I only saying how I'm saying it because we craft this work. Hood TMZ, you gave that boy $10,000 just to get him to say hello to you. I don't know about that. Now you back on his case again. So he took the money from you after you found his sister. Now you give him more money. This is how I figured it out. I said that's the pattern. He made this dude to have a online atmosphere. I said, "Oh, that's good. That's good." Only for someone that figured out, that don't know the play. I figured out the play. It's been running. He's been emailing me. Scheme Fiend 2000 been emailing me. He found out I was from Brooklyn. Kept hearing my shows. Plus Tigo told him. So I'm solidified. Killer Kev told him. What you gonna say about that? I mean, my peoples gave me the mill. They say, yo, this is the ticket. Go get it. I had to come get you. I had to come let you know, man. Now, of course, I'm going to let you escape. I'm going to say family and women and children was there. I ain't going to kill you. Nah. I'm going to tell them, my policy was women and kids is not in the war. You know I don't mess around with that. I might pay an infraction. You might have cost me $150,000. You understand? But being that this job is so beautiful that the kids was at grandma's house. And you sitting right there underneath that light in a position with that background of yellow or mustard color. It'll look real good with your brain splattered back there. It's gonna look real portrait-like. I'm coming in the door, brother. Listen, Hood TMZ. This is like the third live, man. I told y'all before Nippy died, I said, please, I got a new menu. Now, the thumbnail may not be with you, but the message is in here for 40-something minutes. I had to come put the work in. You my man. And they send your buddies to come get you. And I'm going to get you an escape route. All right? I'm going to tell them that the kids was dead, women and children. But I know that they wasn't. They was on vacation because you was behind that wall drinking that Heineken. Drinking that Heineken. That's how I got you. I made a Heineken delivery for Amazon Prime. One of those bottles and bags got a camera in it, and we watching. I got a microscopic camera in one of those Heineken packages that you don't know, because all you did just grab the Heineken. It was cold. That was your first instinct. It was cold, and we got you the tall cans. I sent 50 cans to you. Out of 50 cans, 3 cans you don't even know. Got microscopic cameras. We watching everything. Not family. Watching you. Giving Scheme Fiend money. You take the can, you sit in front of the TV program, and you start typing, and you go like this. How does Scheme Fiend know your medical condition? He said you're getting seizures. I don't know if people could be born with epilepsy. I don't know. I mean, we know that alcoholics. He said you was an alcoholic. I see it every day. Heineken's. Not Heineken Light, Bud Light, Coors Light, or Miller Light. Heineken. Oh no, I don't drink enough of Heineken. That's crazy. He'll switch it up with Corona. Scheme Fiend drinking Pepsi and Newports. He got Swishers or Dutch or White Owls, and he just smoking love. Talking about Scheme Fiend with his peoples every day. The Hood TMZ Brady Bunch. They all sitting outside. Yes, Hood TMZ. Yes, keep talking. Yeah, Scheme is a bitch. But Scheme is sitting on $10,000 rich. Thanks to the Don King promoter, Hood TMZ. Got everybody fooled. Not me. Do Rad Doom bars. And I know you MC. I know you MC. Listen, boy. Listen, young man. I think you still in your early or probably pushing. Is he in his 40s? He in his 40s? Listen, man. Listen. There's no recycled bars over here, man. It's straight work. Let me tell you something. Whenever you're ready. I pop up and show out anytime with my bars. I've been doing it for years. I ain't got what? We looking for a battle anyway. We want battle anyway. It's 2025. My dog died. I'm ready now. What's you on the menu? Anybody. I don't care if it's you, them, him. Listen, it's respectfully. But you know how I'm going, right? You know how I'm coming outside. It's like, yo, we gotta go box. This battle rap, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My smack told me to come get your ass. You gotta get permission. I get paid per mission. You heard? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Today, Cash App to come get you. How much they gave me for him? It was it. I took a pay cut because it's half a month. I got a $500 Cash App to disclose this work. And didn't even have to put you in there. Just know that you in the back. Like, oh, I can't even say no. What the hell is he saying? You know, we figured it out. You got more subscribers. You got more views. That's cool. But Scheme told us the story already. It was all game. I'm not mad at it. I just was like, I was riding with you. Put it that way. Over my man from Brooklyn. I knew this nigga. We know Scheme. I know China Kim. Them niggas is over there in Bed-Stuy. I used to go to Boys and Girls High School. If he said he knew Fab and all them niggas, I knew them niggas too, because they was across the street from my high school. And I went to school with Black Moon, so it ain't nobody I didn't know, because my man who was in Black Moon was my friend, Trevor Lovelace. You know what I'm saying? He's married to this day to the girl that him and the girl went to go on, who was my high school sweetheart. And I ain't get cheated on, none of that. I just had sex with my girl the last time, ate with my girl, and the nigga was fair. I was like, yo, let me, and she told me, had a 3 conversation. She said, look, I ain't gonna do him like that. Let me give him his last, and it was for real. The next thing you know, I ain't say nothing after that. I think he left. I think he got out of high school. I think he took the rap career and broke out with Buckshot Shorty. She still was there. I ain't never say nothing to her. I just kept saying hi, peace and love. That was it. And she said, yo, your friend said, what's up? That's all he said. Meet him at the park, or he said he'll be outside at the park. You'll see him. And I'll be like, all right. And anytime I see him, he always, yo, come on, let's go. Some Hawaiian cess. You smoke. I write my rhymes around Buckshot. I write my rhymes around 5 Feet Accelerator. You know what I'm saying? And I step in the cypher and spit my rhymes around Ruck and Rock at that time. Mm-hmm. FAP, man. Franklin Avenue Posse, you heard? So listen, Scheme, we know this. When I told Scheme who I was, he knew exactly who I was. He's like, yo, I know your history. I know who you are. You from Brownsville. Mother Gas and the New Lights. One way in, one way out. That's all they know. We got the hospital down the block. That's Brookdale. So he know us, and Co-op City is right up the block. When he started naming niggas in my hood, I was like, yeah, I know them. He's like, word, what's up with them? And I told him them niggas died or they flied. He's like, word. So when he told me you was his biggest donor, I can't believe it. Manhood, TNZ. I'm sorry, man. Cat Williams did it. Ham Doom did it. I gotta tell the truth now, man. I didn't know y'all guys was doing this to get views, subscribers. I didn't know, man. It's mad real. I did mine off the rip. Then he was trying to say you wasn't from Queens. You know what I'm saying? You from Virginia, some area. Look, I don't know none of that geographically. You know what I mean? I just know that he had a lot of tabs. We was smoking a blunt. That nigga came right down to Eastern Parkway. You couldn't miss him because he's stupid. That's number one. You heard Hood TMZ? Scheme Fiend is stupid in the streets of New York City. You know how I'm telling you? But this nigga is walking around like I told people. He's wearing a fucking track suit with a different pair of sneaker and a fucking dumbass hat, known as New York hat. He's coming back here with a with a Utah Jazz hat. I said, what the fuck? There's niggas Utah Jazz fans out here? They Andre Karolinko? Is it John Stockton and Malone? Or is it just me looking? I said, oh, that's Scheme. It ain't that hard. You made a lot of thumbnails of the nigga. I like, yo, Scheme, what up? That's all I say. Like, who you? I like, I'm doing TV. He like, oh, I know who you are. What up? Where you be, man? I'm like, yo, I'm from over here. And it just went like that. He wasn't even with nobody. I think he was with some girl or some shit. I ain't really paid no mind. He gave me a bro hug. I gave him a bro hug. He's like, you ain't on that internet shit, right? I was like, I had a few titles on you, but it was because of Hood TMZ saying that there's money, you know, you wilding and blah, 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 blah. I gave you the whole rundown. He said, that nigga gaming, son. He capping. He capping, son. I was like, word? I'm like, yo, he mad because I took his money. And I told him I was going to give him my page. I said, oh, shit. He said, remember he had that page? Because he wasn't, it was, the other page he had at the beginning was, it was very, very unique. It had everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he wasn't. He got about like 7, 8 pages. That's one thing about these dudes. They got a lot of receipts, man. And he said, yo, he's the king of receipts like this only because he got that situation with that laptop and I said, yeah, I noticed that because he had a whole lot of Tekashi 6ix9ine clips and a lot of you and you know and other YouTubes. He was like, yo. I said, nah, I rock with him. But I had to think. He was like, yo, you can go wherever you want. But this work right now is like, yo, y'all, you didn't know he was like that. I was like, nah. They was like, yo, go analyze the work. The work got analyzed that he said, yo, I just came on his show. Why is he still doing this? I said, yo, did you snipe him? He said, yo, he sniped you. That's why he doing it again. You paid him. But I said, yo, for all that, just to get him to come on the show, he said he almost had me. And he had my sister with that fake situation. I said, oh man, he's good. He's crafty. He's very crafty. I'm sorry, Hood TMZ, you have to be on the menu like this, man. Blame Scheme Fiend, man. Because he said, yo, why you think I haven't flagged him? Even though he was saying the wildest shit. And he said, why you think he never flagged me? I be saying the white, and I be disrespecting him. I be telling him to suck my dick and all that shit. I be like, word. You be like yelling that shit out like it ain't no tomorrow and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you was like, yo, this motherfucker, nobody ain't, and YouTube letting it rock. Niggas is eating. Both of the niggas ain't monetized, but both of them niggas getting cash apps. And then you could tell you sent him a cash app because you'll send him $5 to get him a Pepsi, a 2-liter Pepsi, and 2 Lucy's. But every time I seen him look at the picture of him, somebody hit his PayPal or his Cash App, he be like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he'll start talking bad about the money. If it's some good money, he'll say, yo, shout out to my man. You know what I'm saying? Lights? Come on, B. As soon as listen, Your computer must be dreadful. Now, we're not scared of that cyberware. Nah, not us. We're not scared of it, you know what I'm saying? We're not scared of it. We just think it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That now we know. And you was doing this to Gotti. Gotti told me about how you extort. Because let me tell you something. If you YouTubing, you got more subscribers than the person, and you just attacking and want the person to come back at you, and he do. Okay, what happens now? He came, he said what up, he made a video about you. Now what happened? Okay, do another one. All right, cool. Now the guy read it. Now he's saying, all right, look, I got more subscribers. So he probably got more subscribers, views. But see, this is the selfish part of other people. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna say this. No, not over here at Doom TV. We looking to both, bro. We selling the fight. Why not promote me and promote you? The whole hour and some 2 minutes was about Hood TMZ and Scheme Fiend playing in the commercial hackers. They hacking each other. One going this way. I just said, yo, they were just on the show together. They did shows together. Views was beautiful. You saw the chemistry. My people said, look at the body language. Son paid the money. Now, Son set it up to have his mans in them come in and have a girl come in and set up Scheme Fiend with all the talk while he sit back like he ain't sit. He don't know what's got his head down with the hat, big old glasses, looking like Frog Man, like how 10 Toes used to call him back in the days. No, not 10 Toes, Saint Laz. Saint Laz and you, Saint Laz yelled you out back in the days. He said, yo, this dude look like the green frog. I called him the Jefferson. That's who you look like to me, man. You look like George Jefferson. Got the George Jefferson face, you heard? Got the George Jefferson face, you heard? No hair on your face. We listen, we selling the fight. Lux going to war, man. You heard? So I'm at war. Every time Loaded Lux come outside, this is the vibe you getting. You know what I mean? Drunk Hamp, Happy Hamp, All Hamp, whatever. Hamp Doom versus everybody now, man. It's real. Now that you know the truth. Because I don't care about the world. I care about the YouTube world. I worry about us. Whatever little news come across the table, I jump on it. It's all love, you know what I mean? But this work right here was beautiful, man. This work was beautiful. I can't believe it. Hood TMZ and Scheme Fiend was working together. He was paying. I saw the video. I saw the lives. Scheme Fiend laying back in the bed. He ain't showing no professionalism. You pay me. We could be still sitting in the chair. We'll say, yo, commercial break. We'll give you a break to say, yo, hold on. Scheme laying in the bed. That let you know he got paid. And everybody that was on the chat, like, oh, snap. Scheme is on TV with Hood TMZ. Share the live. I even shared. I even got trapped in it. I shared. Share the live. I even went on the show. Supported it. He said, I saw you. He said, that's what made me know who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's how he knew who I was. In case you want to know, I'm lying. I ain't lying. He saw the show. I went to your show like 2 times, right? He saw me pop up. He said, you the dude with the mask. I told you I'm not that hard to spot. If I got the mask outside, nigga saw me. I saw him. Yo, what up, Scheme? He's like, oh, what up? I know you Doom TV. Yeah, Doom. We started talking. He's like, yo, down with that dude? I'm down with everybody. I'm a villain. But he said, yo, I got some work for you, man. This one here. I didn't want to bring it out because you kept coming in. But Killer Kev and Tigo show. They been had the list. and one of your names was in there, along with a few other names that people had to tap out. Like you don't see them, or they just playing tedious. Like, please don't knock on my door. You know how you get. You heard what Biggie told us. Please don't come our way. We know y'all don't play. What Biggie said. Y'all ain't coming to play. The Brooklyn boys ain't coming to play, boy. But I ain't down with him. Of course not. I'ma eat. I'ma eat off this. I'ma say just exactly what it was needed to be said. That you and Scheme Fiend was working together. I saw your body language. When I watched it again off of 2 cups of Hennessy, I watched how you was acting. You was acting like a real Cobra Commander. And all your friends was just, I saw the chat. We replayed the replay of the live chat. We read it. Every comment. Did you know on every comment, not one person was saying nothing bad about Scheme Fiend? Not that we might have read wrong, but we read replies and all that. It took us like 2 hours to read and analyze that nobody said nothing bad about the times you had. That's how we knew that was a job that you paid just to get him. Because where's his original page? He sold it. To who? I don't know the nigga, but the nigga got 17,000 subscribers. And that dumb Scheme Team face picture is still there. And then he took it and used it over there. And he's still eating. He's still running up the numbers over there. I ain't been on the show in a long time. But he's still acting the fool with his fake commentary of hood advice and still begging. However, I ain't seen it in a while though. But let you tell it. That's what he's still doing. Look, I see him talking about other niggas reading the chat. And then sometimes he told me, he said it'd be you with your other devices sliding in, dropping comment. You pay to talk, basically. That's what he said. A nigga got to lean in to see what you said, just to see the money and read it. And then the next thing come out his mouth and get the fuck out of here with your $2. Bitch ass nigga, suck my dick. I'm like, yo, he ain't grateful. Then I read the comment. I'm like, oh, that's somebody trying to be funny. Because that's fucked up. You got to pay to get a comment in there. That's crazy. I had a couple of them niggas. That's why they stopped doing it. Word up. Because I have a nigga keep fucking sending you money with a dirty, stupid comment in there. And niggas will like the fucking comment that he sent. All I can say is, yo, thanks for the donation. And then the nigga would like try to flag you and shit for not saying his name or reading the comment. Like, do I gotta read that sucker shit that he wrote? Fuck out of here. He paid for that shit to be said on TV. You just take the money and step off, B. Right? Do rag doom balls. So Hood TMZ, we got you, baby. We got you, man. You can't get Deadly Alive. You can't get Chink Bundle Drugs 2.0. You can't get Nate the Great. You can't get none of them other YouTubers to do nothing but say, damn, is it true? It makes sense. Can it? Or is Sun capping? Nah, I don't think so. Nobody come on my menu that ain't worthy of getting cooked, man. This is Gordon Ramsay type shit, man. This is perfection. I'm communicating in the kitchen, you heard? You just not cooking in here. Music ain't playing. You communicating. Pick up this plate of spaghetti, take it to table 5. I got the lamb chops in the back on the stove. 2 minutes taking over. You take that to table 13. We working over here. How you looking over there, chef? Good. All right. I need some onions chopped up. I need some spaghetti. Yeah, we working. I need a 4-inch knife, 2-inch. Give me the egg beater. You get ready to put that together. Stir up some eggs. Somebody came through for omelet. We working. We working. See, you would think little YouTubers don't got nothing to say. You would like him, Bullets, Zip. Niggas will probably won't say nothing, but they'll let you get the views on it. Because you're going to have your team dance around that shit. Over here, we roll dolo from state to state. You know, we're not scared of nothing. We're strong over here. Everything was done respectfully for this battle rap. You know, sometimes I had to prepare months and months before, but I revised it. Because I thought that, you know, if it would have came out. Because I was like, man, that's my friend. I wasn't like, oh, what he gonna say back? I really don't care. Because he'll listen to this and say, nothing was really disrespectful. It was just battle rap disrespect. Like, my nigga, you and him working together, man. Now, I don't know what other YouTubers will say. That ain't my business. You and him working together. Y'all was at the potato factory in some military school. Probably came to Brooklyn one day and saw him in Queens at Queens Mall buying some gold teeth. Listen, his story is leaning more. You got to answer that. You got to go answer that, man. You got to answer that. Did you give him $10,000? He said, son, why you think I did what I did? This is how he talked, right? I said, yo, how you did what you did? He said, how many times I did his show? I said, he did about like 5, 6. I think I seen something like that. But it was long hours. He was like, yo, have you seen that nigga try to set me up after he paid me so he could get everybody to... You had that girl talking to him like she knew him, and she was in the background laying on a dildo or laying on a dick or laying on a damn dirty-ass toilet or laying on a bed full of bed crumbs and breadcrumbs. And then you had your other man talking about, and then he getting defensive. Yo, man, fuck out of here. I don't care about all that. He trying to be cool because that's a way of saying I got paid. And plus, you ain't moderate, like tell a chick, yo, chill, we ain't here, yo, scheme. That's on another note. Nah, you had your head down. You planted that shit. I was looking at that shit my man showed me. I said, wow, that is grimy. I even called it grimy. I was like, yo, that's that grimy shit. Yo, that's real grimy right there. Yo, he didn't say, yo, all you said was scheme. Your scheme. That scheme. They ain't trying to dish it. They just trying to, you know, they just trying to do what? They trying to fucking get over on a nigga that you paid to get on your show after all these motherfucking videos you made, and he won't say nothing back. He'll say the nigga gonna catch a seizure. It's the nigga that always on my dick. The nigga, he'll say TMZ, fake TMZ. He'll be dissing you after you pay him. That's crazy. See, this is genuine. That's why it's going to run. Because you'll be like, yo, he probably saying something that Scheme told that nigga. That shit, you got to answer that to Scheme. I just said what I think that, I brought it to my team. Mind you, you was on a menu long before George Jefferson face. You was on the menu long before George Jefferson face. Scheme, Hood TMZ with the AKA George Jefferson face. You heard? What up? You heard? You know you still my man, 50 grand and all that, but son, you gotta get this work, man. And Ashley, what up? You gotta get this work, man. If you see me doing lives like this, man, I've been out of my feelings with my dog. It's almost over. I told you, that's like what the chicks be saying, but this ain't that. Yo, when I remember my sister said, boy, as soon as I get done with my pregnancy, I'm gonna beat that bitch ass. She don't even know what's going on. As soon as I get out of the delivery room, stitches and in me, that bitch get knocked out. But in this case, yo, man, you gonna get this motherfucking work, my G. Everything info at 1 hour and 15 minutes. Entertaining, educational, $1 million purposes only. You heard? Big up the Hood TMZ. for allowing this work to come over the table like this, man. I appreciate that. You heard? But I didn't know that you and Scheme Fiend working together. You gave him $10,000 to come hang out with you. After all that videos, I told him the same thing. After all those wrap-ups, the niggas dish you, sonny. But look at this dude. He did all that work with Scheme Fiend. We got the receipts. You did over 3,000 damn videos of that nigga, man. Shorts included, too. We counted the shorts. We counted the minutes. We counted the hours. We counted the comments. Okay? We counted the likes. You was getting mad likes. When you had got that fucking Scheme on your show, your likes wasn't that high like that. As if you was downgrading him. I knew you knew that. I knew you saw the analytics go up just because I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, he got the nigga on his show. I'm like, is this a fucking, I just want to talk to you. What's his name did? Who did that shit just recently? Like, I'm happy to talk to you. I did all that work just to say hello. Did that shit. What YouTuber? He was one of them. Who was another YouTuber? Oh, St. Laz. St. Laz. He did all that work to kiss ass of Mano just to get in the video and look fat. All that gym work, you look floppy in that. That's why they did it at night. Because you looked at flabby and sick. St. Laz. You looked at sick in that. Nobody talked about that, though. I got it, though. I got it on file. It's in my shorts. I caught it off the rip. You almost fell behind a tire and all that. You look like an old grandfather or somebody, you heard? With no hair on your face with a cheap mustache, you heard? That's how St. Laz looked in the Qualid, whatever his name is, and other nigga, Mano. All you just want to say hi. That's your way of saying hi. And that's the same thing Hood TMZ did to my man, Scheme Fiend. He said hi, paid him. You know what I'm saying? Like Charleston White, he gets paid to act like a clown. They pay him $2,500. They pay Gene Dill. It depends on how much subscribers you got. You know what I'm saying? Scheme Fiend said, yo, you ain't got that many subscribers. You was trying to get close to him. So you could say, look, I got 10,000 subscribers. Come to my show now. But Scheme wrote you. I saw the receipts. All right? I read it. I wasn't a sneak thief. I ain't have the Meta glasses on. I didn't take a picture. I didn't touch my glasses or my Meta. I should have. They could have showed you, but I ain't get down like that. I read it. Yo, man, just drop me a little couple of dollars. So this is what you was going to do to that man's wife, trying to be a home wrecker. Try to break my man's house down to talk to him about some shit. I don't even know who the fuck that nigga is. Who is Tay-Tay? Why is you bothering Tay-Tay? What Tay-Tay got to do with anything of anything and you want his wife on your show? What is this, $200? $300? You just gave Scheme $10,000 of army money, military money. That's why he probably said, nah, I read the text that you put up there. So my team broke it down. Y'all people reading it for entertainment. We looking at it because that's a menu. He gave us another menu to look at and say, yo, this is a job right here. We don't care if we're going to get something. He's in the building. We've been seeing him in the recap. I'm like, yo, that's Hood TMZ. They're like, yeah, he's in the building. So we kept keeping the track on that. We tracked that. We sent a tracker out. We sent the tracker device. The tracker device went to Killer Kev, came back to Tigo. Tigo came outside, told me to go to Twitch. I told him I can't do Twitch. He had something to tell me. But he wrote me in Instagram and said, yo, Doom, he's a plate. Like how we knocked off French Dose. French Dose, you don't even see him no more. I try to look for him. I found the few. He's still doing TikTok shit. He's scared to do a live right now. That boy French Toast, French Dose. He still got that 3,000 paid. I remember he was boosting being. So Tigo wanted to say, yo, he's up next. Bring him out of hiding. Then we go on to Latin Pain. Latin Pain, I know you outside. You got 10,000 subscribers. My man Xavier, your cousin. Sorry it had to go down like that. You're on the next plate. Who else we got? Let me write this shit down so I don't forget. Okay, right now we got Hood TMZ. Okay. Okay. Who I said, man? We got Latin Pain. You next. You know what I'm saying? Who else out there? Who else I said? Because if y'all niggas ain't got 1,000 subscribers, we ain't talking. Nah, y'all can sit down in the back. Who else I just said? Who in the building? You up? Oh yeah, Fresh Toast. Bring him back out. Bring his ass. Get his ass. Yeah. French Dose. French Toast. I had somebody comment on that nigga and gave me his name and everything where he live at. It's in my comment section. We're going to get 05. Well, we got 090 for that. So we got Hood TMZ, check. He's on the deck. We got an hour and some change with him off the commercial hackers. He came in that play. So you see how we internationally put you. So I can't really catch you out there. Your pictures don't because you stream y'all, you hide behind the camera. Sometimes you do, you don't. But it don't really be a good picture. You can't really get a real good screenshot. You got your face on other bodies of celebrities. So it ain't really no screen good picture. I ain't got time to look for you. Because it seems like every YouTuber has their page on private. And if you're not a YouTuber, they don't accept you. Like Shy Banks, I cut him off of my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But he still got access to look at my page, and my page is private. I ain't down to block. I just don't follow you back. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? We out here to make digital money, right? So I don't got time to block you, and I don't do all that. I just don't follow you. But I know that that's what they do. Majority of them go private, look at you to see who you is. If you're in the YouTube, they let you just be an Instagram. So I can't find you. I'm not in Facebook world. You know what I'm saying? You got a few flicks, but it's not. Those are untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Those are untouchable. Don't touch those. Those are, I know what I'm doing out here. I'm very good with our work. But we don't got nothing based on you. Like you drinking a cup of tea, coffee, smoking that Newport. If he still do he still smoke that Newport? I think I've been seeing him rolling up them Swisher vats. Been rolling up them Swishers. How many times we did? 125. We're gonna give him 125th Street Harlem work, man. Yeah. So that was what it was. So we got our tour, man. We knocking on everybody's door, man. We got our tour. We knocking on everybody's door, man. And today was the commercial hackers. That's them guys. They commercially working together. He's selling chicken. He's selling burgers, and they both splitting the dice money. Because I saw the body language. That's what got me. Everybody else saw, wow. And I bet everybody said the same thing I said, but they didn't want to say it. But they yes men. Like, damn, ain't that's the same guy was just dissing? Now they talking. I told my mans in them. I said, yo, ain't this nigga was just talking to that nigga about his moms, his lights, the car, the ring. Remember all that shit Hood TMZ was giving us? Niggas was like, yeah, man. Here, look at this. I was looking at it. I'm falling asleep. My man tapping me. I'm waking up. Like, yeah, what up? Like, oh, you're gonna miss the part. I gotta lean forward so I don't fall asleep. I nod off. My man tapped me. Yo, this the part right here. I gotta snap back and get him a cup of coffee. We did film work on him. I'm still falling asleep. I go to the bathroom, act like I'm on the toilet or something, so I can take a little 5-minute nap. They knock on the door. Yo, you gonna miss the part. It's another video. How many hours? That nigga did 6 hours. How many views? 250. Fuck out of here. How many views? But he got what he got? A million? Over a million? Something like that? So he hustling. So I'm like, God damn. So we find a part after you play all the songs, you get that out the way, and after that we go listen to the main part. Man, you're a piece of work, boy. I tell you, man. Some of you guys' libraries is very deep. It's hard work. But it wasn't hard work because I ain't had nothing really bad to make it like it's a diss track. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was listening to you saying things to your peoples in them to try to get some traction. I was like, yo, he beefing with his man? They was like, nah, that's game. I'm like, what kind of game? They was like, yo, Scheme broke out. Pay attention. And I was looking for it. I was like, yo, he just had Scheme. I was like, oh, maybe Scheme doing his own thing. Nah, he took the money. Because I know your team was like, he said, today is my birthday. Happy birthday, beloved Kate Bertaland. Bertaland, you know what I'm saying? Bertaland. Happy birthday, many more. Peace and love. You can do anything you want to do today, because if they say anything to you, who do you think you is? You think you got you can't have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. You got to tell them, yes, I can, because today is my birthday. Doom TV, love you, baby. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? So yeah, Hood TMZ, you got this work for an hour, man. You got this work. Oh, it's Carter. I thought it was Kate. Carter Bergerland. Happy birthday. I thought it was Kate Bergerland. It's Carter Bergerland. How old are you? Where you from? Oh, 24. You good? Where you from? And you know what I'm saying? Female or male? I don't know if I'm saying Carter. I don't know. That could be both ways. I'm not quite sure. So new fan, new subscriber. I talk to them, so I need to know who you are, what you are, where you from. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be here on your birthday, having fun. Do rag doom bars, you heard? So Hood TMZ, we got you, kid. You been was on the menu. We did it respectfully. Like we understood the film hour work that we put in to beat you at this game. You know what I mean? Then you started playing the games. So we looked at the body language and how you set it up and how Scheme Team snuck in. Because it was because the way you said it, about time, I heard you. You said that like about time. You really wanted to say, damn, nigga, all that fucking money I sent you, and you fucking finally came. I had to fucking make 1,000 videos about your mama, your house, your rent, your car, your clothes, your job. That nigga wrote an autobiography on Scheme Fiend within the years of his page that having on YouTube. I said, damn, Lennon Honor is the same thing. I said it the other day. I said, yo, Lennon Honor is like Gene Dill, and Umar Johnson is like Puffy. Because nobody wouldn't have known nothing about Puffy if Gene Dill didn't say nothing about it. That's a scorned person that didn't get no more money. This goes just like that with you. And it goes with other niggas. Gully TV. You know what I'm saying? We got to put him down in. But we had him already. But now we know. You know what I'm saying? He chasing Doggy Diamonds. We gonna do Doggy Diamonds. They gonna be together. I'm gonna get all them niggas. I'm gonna get all them niggas. I'm gonna get all them niggas. Watch. Gully TV, Doggy Diamonds. Who else? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come get all you niggas. Watch. I'm coming every day. I'm coming to get y'all niggas, man. Ron B. Stinger Savage. Next. It's B. Stinger. Getting his dumb ass. Huh? Fuck Hassan Campbell. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Only nigga that's gonna be safe on this shit. Only nigga that's gonna be safe on this is my man Bullets God. That's the only nigga. That's and Khalil Amani. You know what I'm saying? I got a no kill zone. You know what I'm saying? Khalil, Bullets Gotti. You know what I'm saying? If you think it's you put your name in the chat. I can see if I find you in the back. You think it's you, put your name in the chat to see if I can find you in the back. If you think you need to be on my no kill zone list, put your name on the list in the chat so I can look you up in the dictionary. I can name about 5. I only got 2 right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man. Telling you. We bring an hour and a half worth of work, man. Now, you know I normally would call you soft, right? But I am going to call you soft because that was a soft ice cream truck move, man. That was smooth, man. Do-rag doom bar. That was smooth, Hood TMZ. How I figured it out, your body language. Yep. Your body language gave it all out, man. Your body language gave it away. There wasn't no conversation. It was a little bit of sports here and there. There was a little bit of this. Everything else was the people that was happy to see you and him talk and to finally get a chance to get in the box to talk and then realize that you typing behind the closed doors that y'all gotta send damn money. And I seen people send money just to say something stupid. Word. Now he like, yo, you gonna send half a cash app on that? He's looking at you like, yo, that's 5. Can you send me 250? He ain't looking and asking, but he's looking but asking. And you got maybe that's why you had your head down. You know, maybe that's why you had your head down. Every little $2, $3, you gotta be like, damn, I'm only getting $2 from this nigga. I just paid him $10,000. So you gotta split another $1. So technically Scheme Fiend robbed you without a gun, man. He just played you out, said a little bit of things about your medical condition. Word up. Same day I see, I like, why he look so puffy faced? He like, that's why he take seizure medication. He take muscle relaxers. And he drinking on top of that. I said, oh, that's why he looked like that. I like, yo, he looked like he just woke up. Nah, he ain't wake up. He got the pills. He's lethargic from the pills. Okay? And he got 5 Heineken bottles in him. The cans, not the bottle. He get the tall bottle. The $5 joints. Right? Then he got the marijuana in his system. Then he said, both of y'all sniff cocaine. He said both of y'all sniff cocaine. That's what Scheme told me. He said, why you think they call me Scheme Fiend? I had him fiending out one day for the coke. So this was a coke deal gone bad. Yup. Because you sound congested every time I hear you. That's a coke. That sound like you sniffing coke. You ain't got that allergy. Stop lying. 24 hours, 33, 365 days of no. Stop. Mike Rec. Put Mike Rec down there. M Rec. Coming to get you, M Rec. Nobody's scared of you, son. It's Brooklyn. Nobody's scared of you. But you don't come outside anyway. You hide behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? You put that Gene Deal on. Put you down too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to throw a curveball and strike y'all niggas out real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing right now. Just strike you out. Go to the next game. Win. You know what I'm saying? If you got to play you again, I hope it's the playoffs. I hope it's the playoffs so I can show out. TV purpose now. We on TV with this shit. You feel me? So I hope it's the playoffs when we play. When I meet you again, I hope it be the playoffs. Right now, it's just spring training, summer training. You know what I'm saying? Playoffs. I see you at the playoffs. But I'm going to the dance. I'm going to the chip. I'm going to the chip. Word up. Because all I got to do is throw in some extra hours and read and write. See, you know, our imagination run deep, man. We don't need nobody, man. We be hydrated over here, man. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because we already know that we ain't looking for nothing out of it. We just be like, yo, this is what it gotta be. That's the menu. The food the team need to eat. I made that work for an hour and 40 minutes. Yes, I did. I came outside for my man. Came outside for my man Flex. It seemed like he fell out of difficulty somewhere down the line. I don't know what happened to him. But look, you know, I'm a busy man, man. I'm a busy man. I think I was outside for almost 25 minutes, 30 minutes with him. I gave him some time. So, son, try to get that done, get that fixed. Now you got a platform. Get ahead and go, man. I gave you a feature. You know what I'm saying? I ain't charged nothing. The next one gonna have to hit that $ HAMP Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Put those bars up there and spread some love. The next one, you know, you gotta pay for that one. You know what I'm saying? That's how that one go. You gotta pay for that one. But this work here, this was paid for from an undisclosed sponsor that was like, yo, you got to go get them because you got paid. You know what I'm saying? Because they fan base gonna be different. We expect that. We know we in uncharted territory anyway. Because first and foremost, everybody is like, damn, I thought that was your man. Yeah. But it's battle rap. You gotta still get it on at the end of the day, man. Still sharp and still. It is what it is. Everything was done respectfully. You heard? No trick cameras involved. This was straight 1 hour and 39 minutes of high power that you work with Scheme Fiend. Y'all both sharing table stories from when y'all ate ice cream. You heard? I remember. He showed me the text screen. Durag Doom balls at 1 hour and 39 minutes and 30 something seconds. So we hustling. You gave that man $10,000. You gave him 10 grand for him to come on your show. So maybe every money you was getting, you had your head down, tapping to give him $1, so he could have 10,001 or 10,020. But y'all made some money that day, all because, and those was your best shows. Those was your best numbers too, and he knew it. That's why he did it, and that's why it cost you 5,000 here, 5,000 there, because you had him up there like 5-6 times, and the numbers went high. I was like, look at Hood, man. He made it, man. He made it. He finally made it. Yeah, he made it, all right. Now he's back to talking about that man toilet seat. He's back to talk about what type of socks he's wearing in the morning, put on his feet. He's thinking about, this is respectfully, he's thinking about You understand? How they gonna get some more money so they could talk and greet. We're gonna work. We told you we came to work. So Hood TMZ, honestly, I'm still gonna be your friend, but this gonna be a different genre. Like somebody forgot a pair of pajamas. Then mama gave you a pair of mine, and I had to say, that's my favorite one. And I'm mad all night, like, damn, I hope you don't pee in that one. You heard? He showed me the text message, man. That's all you need to know. I saw him on Avenue. That nigga was like, yo, what up? But there's two Uticas. 4 train and the A train. So you gotta figure out which Utica I met him at. That's a mystery for you. There's 2 Utica Avenues, man. There's one on the 4 line and one on the A and C line. You heard? I met him on Utica, right there. Super glue fat. You know what I mean? Hey yo, this has been Hamp Doom, man, for an hour and 42 minutes. Thank all those that came in attendance. This is info at the end of the day. The Hood TMZ, you know you're still my man and all that. Thanks for the content and all that. It is what it is, man. How we do, man. Strike back, how you do. It's all good. It's do rag doom, man. I'm out, man. What time is it? All right? 3:42. I did good, you know what I mean? Buck, yeah, buck 42. That's good. Salute.